car.
So actually, for all those aspiring race car drivers, this Philippine Production Car Championship is the starting ground for all you novice drivers who want to race competitively wheel to wheel here at the Subic International Raceway. It is the starting level which we would actually recommend for you to engage in, and then little by little, you can move up to Group 1 when you're good and ready.
You know, last week we were talking about how to enable to win a race, you have to have talent, you have to have training, and you have to have great support.
And you have to have the guts.
Oh, guts is always a good thing.
There you have it. You can see there, that is the car of Stewart, already being able to take 2 positions away from our racers, which that is from Ramil Madriaga. Oh no, he's been able to take 5 positions away.
He just took over Dominic Ruiz's position.
That's right, and now we still have Dobby Atilano in leading the race, followed by Dominic Samson, who's keeping that pace. Oh no, sorry, that is Mike Tuason, who actually overtook the other 1600 Ford Focus.
Akala mo lahat ng baterya pare-pareho? Iba ang maintenance-free Motolite with EGX technology. Tropicalized ito. Kaya tatagal kahit matindi ang init. May thick posts, kaya malakas ang flow ng kuryente. May flexible vibration pads, hindi madaling masira kahit matagtag.
Convincing. Sa Motolite, boss.
Sa EGX technology ng Motolite, mahaba ang buhay ng baterya. Motolite, trusted na pangmatagalan.
The new Nissan Grand Lavina drives like a sedan. You'll forget it's an MPV. Nissan.
When your car runs on a new generation Petron Diesel Max, you will feel a dramatic change. Notice the engine noise. There's hardly any. You see, it has evolved such that it reduces vibration for smoother engine performance, and the emissions reduce. Fuel economy. Remarkable. Fill her up, please.
Ibang klase talagang nagagawa ng diesel wax.
Suabe, no?
Very clean driving this year from our Group 3 drivers. And it's good to see that even with the adverse conditions on the track, we haven't had too many accidents.
That's right. Maybe they've realized that, too much guts can be very expensive. There you can see that Valvoline Racing race car driven by our lone lady driver, Lori Uy, who is actually keeping up the pace with all these male drivers, good male drivers.
It is not a prerequisite to have too much testosterone to be a racing car driver.
That's right. It can be of the opposite sex and still be competitive, just the same as Gabby, who actually stays with the pack.
In Group 1, excuse me, in Group 1, I think Gabby has beaten your ass several times.
Yeah, that's true, but let's see how long will it keep up, because I have something up my sleeve for the next race, Richard. So here it is still Dobby Atilano
locking up into the second.
That is because of the wet and dry conditions, that when you brake, since you have a difference in surface, that the tires tend to lock up once it hits the dry. Notice is that turbo diesel, Richard? You don't hear a thing when it comes into the corners.
I thought our mics weren't working.
That is just the sound, the external sound of a turbo engine.
Yeah, it just doesn't sound like a race car, but it is surprisingly fast, just like that commercial says, surprisingly fast.
He keeps up to pace with all the Hondas now on the grid, and you notice Dobie cannot actually pull away from the turbo diesel. The only problem I think that this diesel car is still experiencing is the overheating of the turbo, and when it does, it tends to slow down on its lap times.
And look at this, Stuart McDonald has come from last position all the way up to, well, now taking second.
This is third place. We still have Mike Tuason for him to catch up to. And there, that is Dobie Atilano. And then we have Mike Tuason with the turbo diesel. Then we are now going to be seeing Stuart McDonald, our previous race leader, who lost it on actually the first lap.
That's right.
Now back
fighting to say hello to a wall.
Yes, that's right. And that damage actually is holding up, and it's not showing any signs of deterioration on the part of the tires of Stuart, because that fender bender there can be stuck to the tire.
That's true.
And actually eventually rip the tire into two. But there you notice it's just like that. It
looks only
like
slightly, or what Pacquiao did to the other guy.
It's got a bruised up, cut eyelid there, but it is still running. It is still keeping up to pace. And then I see maybe he can still catch up. We still have a good number of laps for Stuart to be able to try to take away the lead back from Dobie Atilano. Oh, Lori Uy coming into the pits, having problems with that Valvoline car. Let us see if she will be able to come out again, but she will be a lap down actually, so that is not good for her.
Pretty much race over for her, it seems.
Yes,
that's the other thing about our race. Since we are a sprint race, and we're only doing for Group 3 12 laps. Once you take a pit stop, you're pretty much in the pits.
That's right. But again, since we are actually we allow that grill on Stuart, talking about holding up, it is starting to break into pieces. Let us hope that it can hold up a little bit more until the checkered flag.
Otherwise, you're going to have to get the duct tape out there and start taping parts together.
That's right. But then again, talking about the sprint race, really and truly, you really have to be able to prepare that car very well to make it last for the duration of the laps, because like Richard said, if you come into the pits, the race is pretty much over for you, because it is going to be very difficult
for you to catch
recover back and catch up. But then again, we still have consolations for this kind of sprint race by still awarding points, provided you complete 75% of the number of the